Hey there, M here. Welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. Last time, Sakura's trial got done and dealt with, and it turned out she killed herself. In this episode, Kyoko woke me up, and now it's time to see what she wants. By the way, I'm feeling a lot better. I just ate before recording this. Throughout that 2-hour trial, I was like, I didn't eat. I should have eaten something before I started with this. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? It's the middle of the night. Couldn't you have waited until morning? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "The data center on the 4th floor." What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Oh. Did Sakura do what I think she did? I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center. But when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force... It's locked. It didn't open. I tried again, but... It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Uh-oh. Oh-ho! What are you doing up, mister? Gah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey.
I can see that you don't! Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself! It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud! Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed! What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too?
No! Oh, did he say that for me? Okay.
You guys?
Whatever! The two of you just get back to bed! I'm positively exhausted from the class trial!
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah! Go on, get out of here! Shoot! Shoot! You shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Hold on! Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing! What was the point in all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that we would be at the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave... Oh,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba? Who? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh! So there was a 16th student!
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Alright, will do. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies, is over. And it took the best character of the game with it. No fair! 7? You received the Ultra Lump present. Oh, thanks!
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
What I want to know is where you heard that. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Oh, so we're being told up front that 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. Okay, so now we're just being up front here. Okay? In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Oh, you're here. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything! We never just get straight to the point like that! If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? Pretty high.
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now! You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Don't, man, she might sick Jill on you.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water! I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But now it is finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. So yeah, I'm gonna be happy to do that again, mate.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Alright, well, we just gotta figure out where a stairwell is. Isn't there a locked stairwell on this floor? Nope, that one's still locked, so let's see. Map time. Oh, look at that, the 5th floor's open. Oh, it looks nice. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Is that... Oh my... Oh, Sakura would have loved this place! What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything, huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Yeah. Her gaze started up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be important?
so then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. I hope not. What? Raw? Oh, it's a bio thing. Oh, it's also locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Yeah, and there's raw painted on that thing. Uh-oh. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock, but he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... Oh, come on. What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me! Everything is your fault! If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened! No, it's quite the opposite! The opposite?
Now then.
Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, eensy-squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing! I I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. You mean from like Simon's Quest or something? Because I heard that game is pretty bad on vague hints. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. And surprisingly, it's red. Usually they show pink blood, not red blood. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? I don't know, you tell me. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. There's also this super scratched up door. Oh, is that where I came in? Yeah, sure, I'm gonna get out of here. So, no, if I were you, Aoi, I would not check that classroom. Just nope, leave that alone. Oh god, do the rest of them look like this? Okay, good. This one's fine. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Toko, seriously, you can find someone better than Byakuya. There's a lot of people out there that would treat you a lot better than Byakuya. Although that being said, if you did fall in love with that, then Jill would probably take your happiness away. Oh, it's that one flower! Look at this, it's so pretty!
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling! But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? You're starting to sound like somebody who's seen Little Shop of Horrors one too many times as a kid and has developed a phobia of plants. It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action!
Well,
I'm serious! No. Oh, what kind of flower is that? Ah! What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Uh-oh. Watch out! That's a monokuma flower! I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your hearts are like, whoa! And the plants are like, snap! And your flesh is all like, bleh! I'm dead! In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student helps peek at an improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature, the ultimate botanist. Though they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually.
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Right, that flower's not gonna come into play at some point, is it? Oh, and plus there's these Rafflesia. I don't know how it goes, but they're flowers. And if I remember right, these are the ones that inspired Val Plume's design. Maybe. What's this? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Oh, not again. It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah! It controls the sprinklers in the garden! The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission! Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Right. Anything else in here? Oh, there's this. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Aw, this place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? It seems safe. Aw, look at the little chickens. It's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? It's really alive, right? There's no mistake? It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure? It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? Look at those chickens. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Do you have any idea how much I love chickens? I just want to pet them and squeeze them and cuddle them. Okay, if I put it like that, then he sounds more like Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy. But hey, he likes chickens. I'm cool with that. Exactly? 5! You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen! It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power! A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed, all-natural lemonade! Okay, I think, can we both agree on this? Like, lemonade's good, it's tasty and stuff. Can we at least agree on that, even though you're a bit of a... dunce, and possibly a nut job? Because, so far your clairvoyance hasn't helped anybody. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Oh, there's something over here. Look, it's a cabin. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Oh, it's a tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Why is that there? There's something carved into the handle of the pickaxe. Crazy diamond? Wait, the crazy diamonds? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. That's Mondo's group, isn't it? The crazy diamonds! I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I've found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Alright, what'd you guys find? I know Byakuya saw something freaky. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss! We gotta think positive! Well, yesterday, quite literally, considering it's nighttime now, you were trying to kill us all by making us think you killed Sakura. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Alright, we'll start with you, Aoi.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask? Were there no... Is it because there were no stairs, so the 5th floor is the last floor?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it! Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. What about you, Kyoko?
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant or... Oh, is that a Resident Evil reference? You got good taste there, Yasuhiro. Even though you're a bit of a weirdo.
But
We're not in a horror game, though. You are in one with a lot of gore, though, so that's kind of close. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Screw you. I'ma save you for last, considering you saw that bloody room.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and, I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant! I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, 'cause idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. What's 10 plus 10, man? I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? 10 plus 10, Yasuhiro. Don't worry, you just answered it. I guess Toko can't tell me anything. Hey, Byakuya. It seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, 'cause you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man! I know you like torturing her, but come on! Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us in all your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master! And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Just shut up! And don't interrupt when the Master and me are talking! Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge! It's like Rambo size!
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything! I just picked it up! I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her! I'm nothing like her! Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyway! It's too dangerous! So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah! I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that! Hold on! Don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Yeah, this'll end well, I'm sure. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
Fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming! That I would ever experience such a dream. I feels strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Yeah. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it just makes me feel sad. Alright, Byakuya, you want to tell them about that one room? By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other
I
words...
can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously! I'm gonna throw up!
Can't
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing, then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago? Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
It's all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Oh, right. So I gotta talk about the chicken coop and the tool shed. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens! I love chickens! Okay, maybe you were more like Ed. Let's raise them up big and fat! Then we can make fried chicken! Oh, or barbecue! Decisions. Okay, I take that back because I don't think Ed would want to cook chickens. Oh! Or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Yeah, and that also increases your chances of getting a disease. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Oh, that's it! I remember! It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond! You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with the lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. Is that supposed to be a lampshade hanging? I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now more than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do?
Hmm.
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto was the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us.
Hmm.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
Well, what do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is.
You can't be
very
serious right now, can you?
Whew.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room! She'll be breaking a school violation! And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that?
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So.
But maybe she really did lose her memory.
Um,
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? Well, what do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
Well, what's her deal?
But.
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating. It grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'Cause, I mean.
Cause look! Oh. It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very angry! Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst. What? My precious! They stole it! Your precious?
Teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me with betrayal.
You had faith in us, so sure you did. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope you all get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street!
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So.
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Oh, it's nighttime. Back to bed. Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
Well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Oh, what? What's going on? Oh, hello, ding dong. Is that Kyoko? As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Is that you, Kyoko? Oh, hi. Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait! Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Okay, I guess we're going to do this then. What is it, Kyoko?
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However,
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us? Oh man, thanks Sakura!
That's right.
That's right, so that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday, but if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention away. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba could really be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't! That's way too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching
Is
us.
that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but this is sounding really risky, Kyoko, are you sure? No matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail, I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought! I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what?
In
other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that!
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something
Well.
else? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
So then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto,
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it, because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety, and then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You can see me, right? Get out of here! I've got a bone to pick with you! Then a few moments later, well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh? What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. Okay. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went through all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Actually.
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is.
What?
Seriously?
My
But then,
entire
what am I?
existence.
My entire existence! You look like a mechanical doll of some sort.
This is
That's enough! I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best honey or Ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a KN beep. That's it! What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid! A secret! Fill it in yourself! Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours! And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out! Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I don't know. I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Monokuma, theater time? Yep, theater time. Is that TV? What's
Monokuma
that?
Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
What? Did I really just get a commercial? Sakura? What's happening? Yeah! Yeah! That's cool. What is happening? Oh. No! Sakura, kick that bear's ass! Come on, you can do it! This is so weird. I think this is entirely 3D. Oh, Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been canceled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. Oh my god, I would love a game where I could play as Sakura and beat things up. I'd be cool for a beat-em-up game. Why you do this? This super stylish, super fashionable game was canceled during development? But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
You guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Hear that, guys? If we want Sakura's Revenge to be a thing, we gotta recommend this game. Give it 2 thumbs up. We gotta make Sakura's Revenge a thing. Oh, wait, this game was released in like 2010, right? So Sakura's Revenge probably isn't happening. Why you do this? Why'd you do this to me, Monokuma? You got me so excited for a beat 'em up featuring Sakura and that happened. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. And with that, I'm ending this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next time, we're gonna do the same thing as always and take a trip to the dining hall. But until then, I hope you have a good morning, day, or night, wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye!